Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Welcome in. I'll resume the game. I hope everyone is doing well. Hello, Picto. Hello, Zeb. Good to see you both. Welcome in. Are captions working? Hopefully. Yes, they are. Perfect. Never seen this game before and you're filled with curious? I think we've been playing it recently when you were here, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. But it's an adventure puzzle game. It's from the creators of Myst. If you've heard of that series from the 90s slash 2000s, it's the same kind of idea as that. It is taking a while to load though. Is something bogging my computer down? Never got to play those, but they look cool. Yeah, they're a neat style of game. I wasn't into them a ton. I've really been enjoying this entry though. I think I only played the first Myst game, but are we here? Are we in? Uh, we're kinda in, but it's real laggy. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, it seems to be figuring itself out now a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna give you a second to calm down. I'm also, just as I was going live, I got emailed about a Twitch RPG survey for bits, so I'm also filling that out as we get started here. Switch RPG survey? No, Twitch RPG. The Twitch Research Power Group does surveys, and if you fill them out, you can get free bits to spend on Twitch to give to various other streamers and things. Yeah, it's a neat program. Anyone can sign up for it. It's Twitch RPG. If you search that, you should be able to find it. Okay. Okay. Dealt with that. How's our game running now? Better? Not great. Hopefully it... Oh my goodness. Why is it... Okay, it's smoothed up a little bit here. This isn't feeling terrible anymore. Is there anything I can do to... Do I have something running that I don't think I should have running? Let me see here. Hey, Sammy, welcome in. Good to see you. Hmm. Now, this all seems fairly reasonable. Okay. Well, hopefully it figures itself out and... I mean, it's definitely improved already, even since we just got started. It's playable now. So we gotta remember, where were we... Thinking off from last time we played, I think we left off, we had just... we had just fired the laser... Or no, turned off the laser on that other planet. And then we used the... Because that's what we used the cart for. Then we brought the cart back here, so now I need to go over there and investigate again. And the fast way to get to there is to cut through the middle here and go up the lift, right? Sounds right. Oh, we're chugging here a little bit. Oh goodness. I am sorry that this is not running very well for some reason. Oh, there we go. Thank you for loading in the rest of the textures. Or some of the rest of the textures. Still got more that we need here. You're doing okay? Glad to hear it, Sammy. Hope y'all are well. I'm doing fairly well. Sorry, the game is being a bit finicky. Yeah. Hopefully it gets sorted out here. We can get in our lift and go up here. No worries, it happens sometimes. Yeah, it does, unfortunately. It seems to be doing fine once I have an area, once I'm in an area and it loads in fully. It just seems like it's moving to any new area that hasn't been loaded yet. It's getting a little bogged down. It's the one I want to take, right? I think it is. Oh, but before I do that, shoot, we just came all the way up here. Is this? Should I go check that map quickly? Yeah, I should. quickly go look at the map of the area that we're about to head into. Just because it's been a little bit since we've played and I want to refresh about like what I'm trying to accomplish here. What? Oh, I wanted to go through here. There we go. Thank you. So we go through there and then we can just quickly step into here. Which then, I didn't realize that I could walk right up to the wall and see where I'm going to teleport before I went there. That's newish. Well, newish to me. I mean, it worked like that before, but I just didn't remember it being a thing. Because I don't think I've ever walked that slowly towards the wall before. Oh, this is not the right... Wait. Oh. Well, we fell through the world. And now we're here. This is not going well. Now I'm stuck here. What do I do if I fall through the world and get stuck in some rocks? We go to load game and we load our save from a minute ago. Well, that's not good. If it's not going to load the world in quickly enough for me to like actually be able to play, then we may have to... I don't know what we'll have to do. I don't really have a backup plan for tonight. I love you. Fingers crossed the world will load? Yes. I am also hoping. Okay, that's... Uh-huh. Okay, wait, that's fine. This is okay. Okay. What about critically acclaimed MMORPG? I don't know if I'd want to, like... I mean, what do I have to do to activate my 2 weeks? Just try to log in? Oh, come on. Now we're stuck here again. Really pretty? It is. It definitely is. I mean, we could try... Insist that you stop and enjoy the scenery forever. I'm going to try quitting. And then we'll load it up and see if that helps at all. Just start it fresh. I don't think there's anything else I can get rid of in terms of speed up my computer. I mean, I ran this game perfectly fine, or mostly fine, on other nights, so I don't think that's necessarily... Okay. Oh, I need to bring back the game sound. I muted that for a second because there was a video to watch. Like, I muted my desktop sound because there was a video to watch in that survey I was taking. Let's bring back the game sound now, though. And, hope that it goes better for us. That's weird from a design perspective that it will like place your character within the world when the world isn't necessarily fully loaded so that you can just like immediately spawn and fall. You would think that would be one of the catches like on the loading screen, that we're not going to leave this loading screen until we can actually like safely put the character into the world without everything exploding. But we shall see. Hey, Asher, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, no, that's a little weird. You'd think that they'd load the world first so that wouldn't happen. Yes, exactly. Okay. As soon as we came in, everything looked stable. Didn't immediately show us like the ground not existing, which is a plus. Can I walk through this teleport? I can. Okay. Are we fine-ish? As off of the floor being floor, indeed. Okay, so it is still chugging just a little bit as we move into new areas, but it seems fine in terms of like being able to play. You don't hear the audio track. Oh, fuck. It's a really pretty sky, though. It is. Yeah, I mean, this alien world is neat. Why do these things extend so far down? That's kind of interesting. What's the purpose of them? Oh dear God, did it save while I was falling? I hope I didn't like completely lose my save now. Oh, that's alarming. Um, why would the game do that? The game just saves. The game auto saves every 5 seconds. It just constantly updates your progress. There's no actual like independent saving involved. Um, hmm. Well, Let's start it up and see what the situation is. Oh, I'm gonna be really, really sad if that is indeed the case. This is potentially heartbreaking. I was really, really into this game. Um, so sorry. It's okay. In fact, there's no other saves. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could, in addition to like every 5 seconds, you could also have like another slot that you manually saved every so often, so that you at least knew you couldn't somehow get stuck and not have any sort of fallback. Yeah, as a ship mechanic, there should always be an option for manual save. Mm-hmm. Where are you gonna put me? Oh, okay. Oh, this is the same place I loaded in the last time. So I guess it didn't. Maybe it's not every 5 seconds. I don't know how it decides when it saves, but this is where I'm supposed to be. So it's been. If I go, what happens if I go over here instead? Let's go through this part of the teleporter. It's gonna swing us out here. Well, that's relief. Yes, I am. I'm very relieved that oh, this is the same place. Okay, this didn't get us anywhere new. Well, no, I didn't think it was gonna get us somewhere new, but I couldn't remember if it would take me somewhere else that I'd already been. So I mean, this is fine. Now it's just the question of, are we gonna keep falling through the floor in that same spot though? Is the game? See, because like, well, that's not loading the ground out there, outside the house. There it kind of goes. But see, yeah, there's still a bunch of textures that it's not loading in. Oh, there's the door. It was closed. Now it's open. I wonder if my computer's just been running for too long and I haven't restarted it recently enough. This feels almost like a memory leak kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. If we fall through the ground over here, though, as we head towards town, that's going to be like the third time in a row in the same-ish area, which means that we're probably not going to be able to play this tonight. Now I'm moving around so slowly because I'm worried. See, it looks like it's loaded in now, though. Is it just going to like, disappear from under me somehow when I get in here? Because that's what happened before. Or are we fine? Okay, I think we're all right. Okay, well, we got to where I wanted to be. So the reason we're here is because I wanted to check about where potentially, because the last thing we did was when we were in this next map we're planning to teleport to soon, we took down the like one level of the shield or whatever, so now the teleports around the outside should work. So I just want to refresh about where they potentially are. So this here should go to here-ish. This one should go to... Maybe that spot I thought I might have been able to get into the wall there, but even though there's no path, because we can spin the bridge further, so maybe that'll help with it. Okay, but seems like there's a limited number of them, because not a lot of the area that's traversable in this map actually goes out to the edge. Unlike the area we're currently in, which has a bunch of teleports around the outside edge. Okay. Can I safely dash through the center of this level again? Seems safer to go through, like, stay on the ground. It seems to really get upset when I start teleporting. You're proud of me for trying? I appreciate that. Come on, load in. Can I just sneak? Okay, no. So I can't see them, but oh, did I get my? Oh, son of a bitch! Because I was trying to be cheeky, I walked right up to the wall and I got stuck in these drums now. Damn it! I was testing to see if I could just like walk through the wall before it loaded, but I got myself stuck in these drums and now I can't move. We are making no progress. I don't think that's... That has a picture of the drums. We're just going to try to load that save and see. This game is not nice. I mean, it worked fine the other nights when we played it. We didn't encounter any of these issues. It just seems like it's not nice when your computer is running poorly. Which is not an excuse, obviously. Games shouldn't be unplayable just because your specs aren't great, but definitely seems like as I said, I was running it good other nights, so there's something going on with my computer probably. But in addition to that, it seems like the game is a little, I don't want to say poorly designed or optimized, but like there are ways to prevent these sorts of issues from happening. Okay, so we're back here. That's alright, I guess. Might be a Windows update? Could be. I didn't look before I started stream. I wonder why it chose that point to save. Because like before it was saved me over that stone staircase. Now it's saved me by that map I wanted to look at, which is good. But I'm just curious about when exactly it chooses to lock in the game state. GameState's doing a little better. That's what I was just thinking, Zeb, is like when I came through the door over there, like this whole area was loaded and stuff. Which is definitely an improvement. Let me call our lift here. Yeah, I'll have to check if there's a Windows update afterwards, maybe. I don't know, I'm still maybe naively holding out the hope that it'll just not mess up much more and we'll be able to actually play and make some progress here, but we'll see. I don't know how many more times of getting stuck I'm willing to do before I just write it off and say we're not going to be able to play it tonight. For now, I'm not completely discouraged. Definitely does feel like it's running better since that last load that we did. We'll see what happens when we go to... The problem is there's nothing actually left to do in this map. We'll see if going to a new map makes it start messing up all over again because it's a completely new area, or if maybe it'll be a little better because maybe that map is smaller or not as difficult to handle. Also see how well it does with this nightmare of a loading screen that it uses for the map transitions. I mean, it's a nice looking loading screen. I like what they're going here with, where like the whole scenery dissolves into different colored particles, and then like those same particles will rearrange into the new scenery when we get there. But it doesn't run the best with all of the like. It's a good idea. I feel like it's a little difficult in practice to make it not drop frames and stutter trying to render all these particles moving around. You're almost there. You can do it. Maybe. It hasn't moved in a little while. Oh, there it goes. I believe in you, game, as do I. Oh, there we go. Let's see, then the particles shift and condense and form back into the ground in the new spot. It's definitely a cool way to do a loading screen that transitions between areas. Everything here seemed like it was loaded in when I came in too. I don't... Feels okay. Now, I did have the idea that maybe I needed to get to that wall to teleport. Like, get this bridge over there. I don't know if that's viable. Let's shift the whole thing this way. Now, this doesn't quite go right to it, does it? No, but if I spun it further, it should get onto that rock and lead right up to the shimmery wall between biomes. If it'll let me spin it further, I don't know if it will. Okay. Okay. Dope. Okay, so my understanding of how this works is reasonable. Oh wow, and this still goes... We could still use this end to climb off here, so this is actually... Having the bridge in this position doesn't even prevent us from like accessing the rest of the level as normal. So until we actually want to leave via the teleport over there again, this is actually the optimal position for the bridge, because we can use the teleport, we can get out into the normal area, we can get everywhere we need to get to. Okay, so let's go through here and see where this takes us. Please don't drop me through the floor. Good start. Okay, thank you. And so this is supposed to put us... Yeah, over there somewhere, right? Let's explore. Okay, this doesn't go anywhere. That's fine, it's collapsed over here. I'm nervous now, again, when I first started playing the game, because I, like, even though I knew there weren't going to be, like, actual enemies and it was just, like, puzzles and adventure, it had enough of a creepy atmosphere that I was, like, kind of, like, tentatively walking around and being sort of, like, careful about stuff. And then as I got more comfortable, I got to the point where I was just like running everywhere again. But now, because I'm worried about falling through the floor if it doesn't load fast enough, I'm back to like slowly just kind of like walking around and being like, please don't break on me. Okay, so we can go up here. This is all new area for us. Oh, okay, a little bit of lag, but it seems to be okay. This is all... There hasn't been any other directions to go yet, so this is all just a linear path up to here. Oh, okay, I think I know where we're at. So this is the chain that comes in from the other side. Is this going to take us... Oops. So wait, we can't activate that yet? Huh. Something's jamming it? Something is preventing us from traveling. Okay. Is it something in here that we can interact with? Or was there something we needed to do on the other side that we haven't done before? This might now just be a fair bit of us wandering around confused for a little while. But at least it's letting us do that. So we came from down in there, right? There's no other way to go in here on this side of the thing that I can see. This is all rubble that I can't like climb up or stuff, right? Yeah. Nothing's like running or moving over here. I feel like maybe there was something I'm supposed to do in the other section of this area to get more of the machinery up and running, but I thought I had done everything I could. Okay, well that won't go anywhere. It's okay. Shoot. Okay. I thought that was going to be a big breakthrough for us, but... Uh-oh. Okay. Initially the bridge was not where I left it, but that's fine. It didn't drop me through the world, so that's all I really care about. I don't know what this actually does, to be honest. I lowered this thing down here. I don't know what it accomplishes. Okay, let's go to the next area. Bridge wanted to go for a walk? Apparently. Now we're up in here. This is all fine. None of this matters. Okay. So now we're... Oh. Come on, you can do it. Load in all the objects. I don't think you've finished yet. I'm pretty confident that... There we go. There's some more. Oh, there's... Okay, nicely done. Thank you. So that teleport brings us out way over there through that mist, I think. Like, this is the other end of this chain. Goes way over there. So I need to do something to get that up and running so I can use that to travel. Been down there. I can quickly go down and double check it again, I guess. Okay, so up in here, there's something for me to do up in here? Yeah, because that cart should swing right in, or should come in here at some point. Do I need to get rid of this first? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Come up in here. None of this stuff is interactable. We can come and stand in this thing. There's nothing to do in here, right? Yeah, it's just an empty thing. We can go up here, which I've done. What was up here again? It was just a dead end, wasn't it? I thought. Oh yeah, this. Time for a stretch break? Good idea, Stream Elements. That felt nice. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that lift should, like, come in right here somewhere. I don't know what the purpose of that is, what it would do for me. Okay. Let's pulse. There's the tree. Which is our objective here, is to do stuff with that tree, but this is all... I can't walk past this and get in there, can I? No. Okay. You have any idea, bug friend? Guess not. That's all blocked off. off. So the only way we can go is that other place we've already been. May as well give it a try, I guess. Okay, so here. So this one's actually moving. Because we got it running partially. But that didn't really accomplish a whole lot for us. It opened this staircase. But then when I got down here there was nothing to do, which I found was a little peculiar. That it would open up a new area that had nothing in it. But I guess. This thing's running well. Kinda. There's nothing out this way, right? We're verifying several times this was just a dead end. Yeah. I know everyone's gonna say it's okay, but I do just want to apologize again that it's still on occasion dropping frames and like lagging, especially if like I turn quickly or whatever. It doesn't look great on stream, I know. Oops, what happened here? It's okay, doing the best I can. Thank you for sharing it. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you for hanging out. It's all good, thank you. No worries, still a very pretty game, very interesting to watch. It is gorgeous, that is true. Visually, it's very nice. And I mean, I find it very interesting to play for sure. So we're in here. Now in here, I thought we did pretty much everything we could. Other than with this dumb box that we can't figure out how it works. So we haven't... Like, we rechecked all our information in the other map area. Like, we don't have anything that seems to indicate how we would make this thing work properly. It's got so many switches, I don't know what they all do, if anything. I don't know what that does. Verifying once again, was there anything over this way? Or was it just a dead end? No, it goes down here. We don't have this one running yet, right? Right. This comes all the way into here. It's another very pretty location. But until the machinery is running, the switches don't do anything. That's correct. So there's got to be something we missed in this area, because we got we got all these pistons moving. We got that one to actually clamp on, so it actually does stuff, which is what got that stuff outside running. We need to find a way to actually get the other ones to work. This thing, as far as I figured out, only operates that one? Is there some way to adjust this thing somehow? So like when I use this, it automatically turns that way. I can't move it anywhere else. And then flicking this clamps and unclamps the thing. Is there a way to somehow turn or change the position of this thing? No, see that? That takes me back into there, which I don't want to do. There's gonna be something semi-simple I'm missing. Like everything in this map right now just feels like it's locked behind something else. There's gotta just be something I'm either just not noticing or not thinking of that's gonna start almost like a domino effect where it'll unlock something else and then that'll quite easily unlock something else and we'll get to everything. I don't know. Wait. Oh, that warps me up in there from... Oh, okay. We just warped ourselves through the machine. That's funny. Out here, right? We get to here, and it's just splits into these paths going down, which just reconverge into this path going back down, which gets us down here. But we already interacted with this. Oh, we just turned everything off? Not everything. We turned a lot of it off, though. Does that help us somehow? Turning it off? Okay. Interesting. We can't turn off this part. So what that says to me is that they don't give you a way to turn off this part, which means there's no need to turn it off. Right, once you get that going, that's just good, you've got it going, and there's no reason you'd ever want to turn it off again for any of the puzzles. The fact that we can turn off that middle section, however, potentially suggests that there is a reason to start this and then turn it off again? Because it let us? So now that we had it running for a bit and then we turned it off, what does that change, I guess is the question. What does that allow us to do now? That's still there. Oh, with it not running, this is just down and inoperable. Did that change something out here? Because this isn't running anymore. Is the staircase still down? Yes. There was nothing moving down there anyway, so that's fine. Does having that not running do anything for us? It all seems fairly the same. I mean, other than the fact that it's not moving, of course, but like... Because we spin all these things... What does that accomplish for us, though? feel like we need to be able to get up on this thing while it's running, which means we need that ladder to come down. Or not ladder, but that staircase ladder thing. Is that... the only thing in the level that it seems like it does things that we haven't already interacted with? What was that weird charge-up noise it just made? It's gotta be something to do with this box, maybe, but... the game has always very clearly given us, like, here's the code that you need to input in this place. Here's the... here's where to find the code to input in this place, and... with that box, it's just a random box. It hasn't mentioned anything about all those switches and stuff. Let's start you running again. This area is really cool. It is. It's very neat. Like, I love the machinery and the contraption. I just wish I could figure out how to like get it. I guess I just wish I knew what the next step was. A little lost. And the opening up the teleports around the map didn't seem to help because the area it unlocked, we still need to do something else first for that anything to happen over there. And getting up there, I think, has gotta be... we did this, which let us hook that in and turn that on. And it didn't give us any options to do it anywhere else. That got this thing running. What does this thing running do, per se? Spins some stuff. Spins a bunch of stuff. It really seems like all it should do is provide the extra power to turn that gigantic wheel whenever it needs to turn, right? Like that's what all these things are doing, really. So, how do I make that happen? How do I get up there? None of these seem to do anything on the right side there. All these other switches do stuff, though. That doesn't seem to do anything. Other than... wait, no it does. Wait, what? Okay. Too many switches. We figured this out last time, that none of these, no matter what combination of stuff we put in, we can't ever seem to get this light to turn on. We can do every light but that. We can do other weird combinations. That light right there, though, never turns on. So I don't know what that means, if anything. I back there, see? This is one of the many combinations where everything else is on. How do I... Okay, so we can clear the stuff. We can now type in whatever we wanted to type in. That just toggles that. Have I ever played Stories Untold? You remember playing it and then feel like I'd like it? No, I haven't, Sammy. I don't think I've even heard of it. I'll have to look that up. Stories Untold. You have it? You think it was free? Oh, interesting. There's gotta be something in here I like have to write, I guess, right? Or like a code I have to put in. Oh, these all do shit too. This thing is way too... There's way too many buttons. Do stuff. It's spooky, but you managed it so you don't think it was super bad. Maybe more atmospheric. Okay. It's kind of spooky, but you feel I'd enjoy it. I'll have to take a look. Was it like free for a limited time, or like it's always free? I'll have to look into it. Either way. This battery here. There was never anything... Was not always free. Gotcha. I don't expect anyone else here to fully remember all the documents that we looked at in the other area, but there wasn't anything at all that was anywhere even close to like, explaining anything about this, was there? We checked the sub room, it didn't have anything. Like I had some signs, like caution signs, but it didn't have anything, like a document or anything that indicated how this thing would work. Stories Untold is an augmentation tape of 4 experimental adventures, including a remaster of the original hit episode, The House Abandoned. Includes a bit of the text-based stuff. Gotcha. It was free in Epic. I might have it. I have collected the free Epic games for quite a while. Maybe I do. I will have to take a look. Is there any way to get like all the lights off? Probably not, is there? It seems to get to this state where they're all on except for this one pretty easily. Like there's a lot of combinations of things that give you this exact output. So I just enter 5 and tell it to go. No. Erase that 5. I don't really want to teleport all the way back just to reread every document or over it for clues, but we might have to because I'm not seeing what else we can do here. Well, that goes down a ways. I didn't mean to do anything with that. Okay, well. Okay, I guess we go back and we check everything we can find for any indication of what we might have to do with that machine. Shit. Can I have my staircase, please? Any minute now. I don't want to walk off the world. Can I please have a... Thank you. Oh, thank you. Perfect. This is so wild. It adds a whole extra dimension to the game when sometimes the level just doesn't exist. We need you to go back that way. And again. Back to... Where's the switch? There it is. Time to search everywhere that we've seen any sort of documentation for any clues that we can find. Is this drugs? Maybe. Nothing I've ever been on has made my vision like dismantle into a bunch of independently moving colored dots, but I can't guarantee it's not a real thing. This kind of happens when you accidentally too much inhaler. Oh, interesting. I mean, I guess I have had it where, like, if I get, like, a really significant head rush or something and I get really dizzy, I'll have, like, dots of color and stuff that, like, are sort of, like, over top of what I'm seeing, but it never, like, completely dissolves the scenery for me. It's always like there's just dots in front of everything. Never done that when with your inhaler? That's probably good, Sammy. Hey man, pass me the inhaler. They did it because you felt you were gonna die, and this made it so much worse. Oh, I bet. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Inhalers generally are something you use when you're already in a certain amount of distress, and so yeah, this or anything like this would certainly not make me feel more comfortable and less anxious about my situation. Take another hit, lass. An inhaler pusher. The classic stereotypical drug dealer outside the high school with the trench coat, just like, hey, kids, you want some inhalers? Got to get the nerd demographic in. I'm pretty sure you. I really shouldn't joke with this because it's an actual problem for people, but I'm pretty sure you get the nerd demographic via the Adderall. Because it's not running good and loading slow, it's so much more annoying to have to go back and forth between areas now than it was like the other night. Then I was just like, oh, I gotta go back to the other area. Yeah, we'll spend a few seconds in a loading screen, but now it's like, hey, you wanna dedicate minutes to transporting yourself every time? Okay. Well, we may as well just start the closest spot to here, which would be going back down the lift, and there was some stuff in the garage, I think, that we could check out maybe. So what was in here? Anything that tells us anything? These already came into play for one puzzle. I don't know if that means that we're done with them or not. But again, the one puzzle these came into play for, there was like an actual thing that said like Arizona, like indicated that we should use the Arizona plate. I highly doubt the game wants me to just like plug these different number and letter patterns in at random. There's got to be something somewhere that actually tells us what we're supposed to do. In some fashion. And maybe I'm missing it / not understanding what it's trying to tell me, but there does have to be some sort of indicator. What's this? Are you in trouble, need help? Call 1-555-HELP-YOU. Part of me wants to input that phone number into that machine just because I need help. I doubt that's the answer, though. You also need help? Why does that look like old time 2.5 Men? This in particular does actually kind of look like it could be the kid from 2.5 Men grown up. These two don't really bear a resemblance to the actual actors. This kid could actually be that kid. What do you need help with, Love, by the way? Was there something? I just saw something on YouTube that's made you close YouTube for the day? Oh no, Zeb. I'm sorry that you encountered something like that. Oh, you were joking? That's okay. Kenway, Billman, Bail Law Offices. Free consultation, slips and falls, other injuries. Do I care enough to write that down just to try it randomly as a Hail Mary attempt if we can't find anything else? Sometimes you feel like the ASMR community has gone too far. Reminds you of the "We Can Finally Treat Depression" poster in your psych's office? They have a poster that says "We can finally treat depression"? Interesting. Do I even have note-taking software on my phone? I should. Maybe I don't? Oh, there it is. No, I don't. No, I don't care. You don't need to. Oh, no, I don't care. I don't need a. I literally just want to make a new note. This should not be. What? Why is it so hard to get a text thing up? Oh, thank you, Love. I guess I can scroll back up if we need to find that at some point. That is probably easier. Okay. What do you say? Right, this was explaining the number system for this doohickey. But this is the, I can't remember the name of the race, but this is like some sort of alien technology. That thing in the other place was very clearly human, and I believe like Soviet era something or other. So this probably has nothing to do with it. I can briefly skim it again just to make sure, but control panel, Valans, that's their name. 3 control panels, species, we'll remember the base 4 numeric system. Standard panel has 5 digits, single digits. We already solved this puzzle though, and this doesn't seem to have anything to do with the other, what we're currently on. So that's fine. Oh, it's you? Oh, as I walk towards you, you open up the thing because you can sense my presence. That's kind of creepy. Okay, there's nothing else in this place, right? Been all in here. Yeah, we fully explored this area, I think. Did I look over here? Yeah, okay, this is all. Okay. So that's the garage searched. Where else did we have things that we could read? There was some in the tower, which is right over here, so we may as well go check it out. It's like a board for a treatment for like some TMS therapy advertisement. It says, "We now have the technology to treat depression." And you don't know why it makes you laugh. You laughed just now, so it's definitely funny. It is just, yeah, it's a funny way to phrase it, I guess. It's like, we now have the technology to treat depression. Iowa. Mayor was here. This is that same thing. Do not approach the thing. This has been disabled. Wait, what did that say? Oops. I keep putting it down accidentally. For somebody, may all your doors stay open. Can't tell who said it. That's fine. Or this was... Yeah, we already looked at this stuff. This was part of a different puzzle. Right, I checked the back of this thing. This helped us solve something or other. I don't remember exactly what. Oh yeah, this. This is where it told us about the license plate, right? Arizona. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all for that. There was this whole thing, but this is again just discussion of the town meetings. That tells us about the Arizona clue. This is all... Special meeting was called to go over the plans for the final time. Farley had several instruction sheets to distribute. Muffin Weapon Administration, a list of all souls that would be used as a basis for the Chamber Manifest, and a thorough summary of the battle plans. These will be distributed as necessary. I haven't actually found those documents that it's talking about. I wonder if that's important. Moved into the Farley... Oh, wait, no. Some of them are in Farley's vault, which we've been in. I don't know if we missed everything. Okay. No, I wanted to put the book down. Let me... No, I don't want to... Okay, thank you. G-Bus. Oh, yeah, that just shimmers when we touch it. None of this does anything else. This doesn't do anything. It's just all fancy stuff. This is the keypad to get in and out of here. Information pertaining to the bleeder. Design and build their custom air sims to collect and dissipate the ever-increasing... Yeah, we read all this. Throttle all for connected worlds. Yeah. Ray dissipation. But that's the thing that's just outside here that we can see in that pond that we still haven't figured out how to get to. But that's that. Were there documents up at the top of the tower? There weren't, were there? Okay, that's fine. So then from here we step out and... I'm pretty sure if we go talk to CW, he's just going to be a dick. Because that's all he ever does. We can try it, I guess. We also want to check his workspace, so... I guess if we're going there anyway, we may as well stop in and see what useless advice he has to give us. Yep, thanks. Very helpful information. Oh, it's a sketchy door? Yeah, he's kind of a sketchy fellow. zoom up into the workshop here. But all this stuff just talks about, like, please change Farley's lockout. Yeah, we already used that. That's the lockdown list. That's not helpful to us right now. That just explains how the disabler works. We've been using that the whole time. We understand that. Oops. That's the list of the imager requests. This is how the swap machine works. We've been using that as normal. We've had the list of top 10 most helpful hints of all time. Yeah. And this is how the projector works, right? Which has some random technical stuff, but I don't think there's anything in here indicating what we need to do with that machine. Because that machine, for one thing, is not a Mofang solid volume projector. It's something completely different. Yeah, like this is all this other different stuff. Yeah, okay. So that's not, okay. Where am I going here? Alright. Down the stairs and out again. I guess we haven't yet, since he told us to start going to the other trees, we haven't gone to the other world that we know where the teleport for it is. We haven't gone there yet. I wonder if maybe we need to do that and then I don't know what would happen. I'm just kind of brainstorming because like we've been everywhere in here. We've been everywhere in the place we're currently trying to access. So these are the caution signs I was talking about, but like these are just caution signs. I don't think it would make any sense to like, for instance, type in this whole big long string of nonsense into the machine. Actually, I don't even think there are enough digits to type that in on its display. Lagging a little bit. This is the journal, right? Did it say anything? Oh yeah, this just talks about... Yeah, that stuff. Why does this have two sets of blank pages, though? Some books that we can pick up don't let you turn past the last page with info. The one in the mayor's office lets you turn to one blank page. This one lets you turn to two blank pages. What is the significance of that? Is there one? Don't know. I think your least favorite puzzle in games is like Sudoku. Oh, sure, yeah. I don't mind Sudoku. I have enjoyed them at times in the past, but I've never gotten like really into like, you know, solving them every day or anything. And there was this in here. This is just things that were salvaged from the submarine. What is this? Is this important? One retroencabulator. I don't know what that means. Could that machine in that other place be a retroencabulator? This is a lot of characters that I don't really want to write down. don't think I have any way to take a quick... I could use my phone, actually. Phone, will you take a good picture of this screen, or are you gonna... Oh yeah, you're gonna... do a decent job. Thank you. I don't... Again, similar to the phone number, I don't think that's actually going to turn into anything, but... Oh. Our sky and world have not loaded. There we go. Thank you, game. No idea. Word is nonsense to you. Also, no idea what language or what that language is. I believe it's Russian or something else. Vaguely Eastern European. It seems like a Soviet submarine down there. So, okay, the only other place I can think of going is Farley's, where there were supposedly documents being stored. Well, we've read some of the documents being stored there, but there could be some that we missed somehow. I'm not sure. We also need to go towards Farley's anyway to get to that other place I was talking about going and checking out. Okay. Oh, there was something in the mailbox, right? Was it something that we cared about? I'm trying to remember what it said. To Caroline or whoever else might come back. It's been 5 days now. The soul's returned. I am inclined to believe we've not gone well. Surprisingly, I'm still... Oh, this is CW. Right. Retreated to his vault of protection to contemplate his options. That's right. That was like the first thing we read when we started playing the game. We just like walked up that road over there, came to this house, and we're like, huh. This is strange. So in here, that's not anything on the floor. We've got all of these, but these mostly just talk about... This is what the people who were first brought here experienced. It was all just, like, there was nothing in the way of, like, a password or, like, any number strings or anything in there. It was all just that kind of stuff. This describes the species, which, again, doesn't really... I believe it didn't have anything that we needed. Yeah, nothing really. What was this? Oh, communication. That's right. How to talk with them. Yeah. And then what was this? Oh, information on the seeds. Right. There wasn't anything else in here that we... Okay. We already solved that puzzle. This is just the sign-in book, right? It didn't have anything. Tape recorder, which didn't have any info of that nature on it. All these drawings by the children. There's this conspiracy board explaining how the teleportation shenanigans works. Oh, you don't like those pictures? No, Sammy? Yeah, I mean, they're pretty... spooky? Yeah, they are definitely spooky. I already went through there. Okay, then... It's like everything we found so far for documents and stuff. I guess I go and try the other world just to see if there's any progress been made there. So up to here. From here we want to... Wait. Where am I? Is this where I want to be? No, I think I want to be over there, right? Yeah, no, we didn't come to the right spot. Send me back. We actually want to go to a very similar place to where we were going before, but just not take the same teleport. Oh, the ground stopped existing for a second. So we go in here. So going down there takes us towards the other one. But the one we want is over this way, right? I vaguely remember how this place works. Yeah. Fuck. No. We were doing so well. Oh. Okay. Nope, never mind, we are stuck. Oh, we're not stuck? I can't tell what's happening. I can walk on this. I'm not supposed to be able to. Can I just get back to where I'm supposed to a place I'm supposed to be able to traverse here? Can you just let me out of these rocks and onto the real ground? Where? Hello? Oh, so close. Can I please? That's literally what I wanted to access right there. That's right where I want to be. Okay, what happens if I walk back in here? Okay, and then we can walk down through... No, you're gonna prevent us from falling off this edge. Oh no. Okay, wait. Can I somehow get back? Oh please, just let me walk right out here. Let me out. Oh, so close. So close and yet so far. Same hat, Sammy. Yeah, because like we're just like stuck on the other side of the invisible wall that doesn't let us try and walk up that stuff when we're out where we're supposed to be, right? We're just like we've just gotten stuck outside the level. I don't know if there's a way for me to find a way to get back into the level. I get to the edge and like I just start to barely dip down and I think it's gonna let me fall and be where I want to be, and then it's like nope. Can I somehow... No, this is not... Oh, this is where I just was. Okay. In that case, oops, what's happening now? I just wanted to open the menu. There we go. Wow, it is struggling tonight. Let's see where it's saved. We haven't really accomplished anything, so it's fine, even if... It shouldn't reset us that far, though. I'd like to, at the very least, like, make one bit of progress. Like, even if we can make some sort of discovery that gets us a little further than we're currently at. Um, Between all the technical issues, and then if like we don't find anything, I'm gonna be a little sad if at the end of the stream we've made zero progress. Oh no. Did it save me where I'm trapped in the wall? Did we actually screw over my save file now? This time around? In the wall was good enough that it was like, yeah, we can save here, but it wouldn't do it when we were falling through the world. That's alarming. Let us out wall, indeed. What do I do now that our only save file is stuck in a wall, other than resist the urge to cry? We're so close to being able to just like walk out. There's some no clip hack you can put in, hopefully, maybe. Epic doesn't, yeah, have a whole lot in the way of like hacks or mods, or even, I don't even know if there's a reasonable way to like pull up console commands on Epic or anything like that. And this game is not super popular. I'm not sure if, even if that did exist, if there'd be anyone who would have like documented that and like posted about it anywhere. I mean, that's where it loaded me in. Realistically, exiting and starting the game again shouldn't make a difference to where it sticks me. Maybe it would. I'm very, very sad right now. Thing is, the way this game is designed, I don't even know if gravity and falling are actually well, we fell through the world, so I guess we do know that gravity is a real thing. But like, there's no jump in this game, and there's no points where like you actually like can walk off ledges. Like ledges are always blocked by an invisible wall, so like you're not supposed to ever actually be able to fall in this game at all. So I don't know how I'm going to... As soon as I was glitched into the wall, I should have just quit and or I should have just tried to load. I shouldn't have just dicked around and seen if I could walk my way out, because that just increases the chances of it saving while I'm stuck in there. I should have just immediately gone to menu and loaded as soon as something weird happened. Fuck. Let's quit. Start the game up and see. So sorry, and it's okay. I hope at the very least people are still enjoying vibing and hanging out. I haven't been able to actually make any headway or show any neat puzzle solving or anything tonight. So for me, this feels like a pretty wasted stream, but hopefully that's only my sentiment on it. I don't know if I let this play through earlier. What is this? The company thing, right? Yes, okay. Cyan, which are the makers of this. Always, of course, vibes are on point. As secondary to my company. Of course, the vibes are always great. Well, I appreciate that, everyone. You know, you're tempted to say, what if it were me? I'd be like, you did great, people show up for you. I would say that. Or something along those lines. That is true. What did you just try to say to me, phone? Oh, something about Discord? I can never figure out how my phone decides what to notify me of on Discord. Sometimes it'll flash when there's a notification, but other times I'll like open it and I know it hasn't indicated anything in hours, but there'll be like a bunch that are just listed there, but it didn't decide to actually brighten the screen for whatever reason. Believe in we in the Picto who believes in you. I tell ya, if I had Simone's drill, I would not be having to deal with all these invisible walls preventing me from progressing. If I could pierce the heavens of this game, it'd be going a lot better. Okay, where am I? This is the same spot. Well, it's not exactly the same spot. It saved again at some point while I was running around, but this is still the area that I'm stuck in. However, things aren't loaded in yet. Does that give me the opportunity to somehow... Is there a way I can glitch myself, like... My only other hope, potentially, because we did see before that like when I fell through the world when I was in the the teleporter, sometimes it would like still register that I was teleporting and it would put me out like where I was supposed to have teleported to. So if I can somehow work my way to the wall and try and like teleport myself, even though I'm stuck inside of this thing. Problem is I don't think I can go... Yeah, it doesn't think there's any way I can actually go up and over this contraption. Yeah, no, because I keep... Yeah, I go through that. I can't seem to get on top of it to cross it. I'm real sad that we've lost now. Assuming the save is completely wasted, we've lost, like, how far was I in? Like 15 hours? 20 hours of... No, maybe not quite that much. I've played this game, what, 3 times? Two or 3 times? Think you found something? Oh, did you do a search, Seb? You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. What... Has someone else had these sorts of issues? So I was up on the wall and walked up into an area that I wasn't supposed to be in and could get back to the path. I tried to leave my save and put me right back in the bug area to fix it. I changed from free roam to point and click in the controls section and I was able to get back on the path. Oh, that's true. This game does have a point and click mode, which I guess is if you don't want to explore and you just want to be like sort of on rails doing the puzzles. So does that automatically warp me back to the nearest point and click section? Interesting. Good catch. Good find. You were thinking something like that? Nice. Is it general? Controls? Free roam. Point and click. Resume game. We're here. We're back on the path. Oh, nice save, Zeb. Thank goodness. We are free. Okay, so free roam doesn't let you... Okay, so it's not on rails in the sense that like it tells you exactly where you're supposed to be necessarily, but it's on rails in the sense that like you don't like run around, you just go from like predetermined section to predetermined section and interact with stuff in those sections. I understand. Okay, dope. Well, we're going back to free roam because that's how I was enjoying playing it before, but that's... Oh... I'm really glad you found that. Thank you very much. If I had lost all the progress, I don't know if I would have, like, redone it. I probably would have just stopped playing this game forever, which would have been sad because I'm really into it, despite all the technical difficulties we're having today. Maybe that's why the wall boundaries are so scuffed, because they just assumed you'd use point and click. Could be a factor for sure. How do I... Right, I pull this one down here. Okay. Let's teleport again. Oh, I didn't realize I could still spin my camera around and look at all the different pixels while this was happening. Where's the prettiest section? I like the orange and the green and the yellow. I feel like I leave it right here and that looks kind of nice. Mist 2. Oh, yeah. The drugs. When everything's scuffed and you're trapped in the invisible walls, you've either had too many drugs or not enough. Now we'll see if there's even anything we can do in this area, because last time we came here it was a very limited area and there wasn't anything we could do. I don't know if we've done anything that would change that. I don't think so, but it's worth a try just because this is the only place we haven't checked in a while. in terms of like our various dead ends that we have. It's also a nice spot because I mean, it's quite pretty in here with all this lush vegetation and kind of like the shimmery sparkles and stuff in the air. Like it's a very nice biome in here for sure. And then like this kind of funky alien technology and stuff over there. Super pretty, yeah, it looks really nice. Okay, so this is the path we can take down. Is this the only path we can take anywhere? I'm a little nervous to be like testing the boundaries and stuff now, because although actually, now that I know we can use point and click mode to as sort of a safety, I'm a little less worried about things going off. I wonder if that would work like while we were falling through the world, if I could just be like settings point and click and it would just like warp us back to the nearest one to wherever we were falling from. I wonder if that's like a guaranteed get out of jail free card. Cause yeah, so last time this path just winds down here and then we're gonna get to like a funky alien door up ahead and have nothing we can interact with or do. Is what happened last time we were in here. Yeah, this door. And like there aren't even any interaction points on it. Like it's just a door. It's just a shut door. Which made me think, oh, I'm probably not supposed to be here yet. I'll come back later. Can't interact with that at all. Can't interact with any of this. Yeah, okay, so there's no point in being here. But so just like the other area we were in, there's clearly got to be maybe another way to teleport in here. Like another device somewhere else that we haven't gotten to yet. That'll probably bring us in like somewhere else in this level. And I imagine we'll come back and open that door from the other side, is generally how these sorts of things work. But in the meantime, there's nothing to be done here, as far as I can tell. Okay. And now we go through another lengthy drugs loading screen. Hit nice and barred. Now you get to use the pretty bow. Oh, that's fantastic. Love the bow that made you want to level bard in the first place. That's wonderful. I'm so glad that you can equip that now. Excuse me. Where's our prettiest collection of dots? That's not bad. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, that's sky blue. But so in all our exploring, we didn't find anything concrete on, like, what we might need to do next. Kinda wish there was one of those screensavers with the moving bits, but it was this. Oh yeah, this would make a good screensaver, actually. But you also think if you had that, you wouldn't get anything done? That's fair. I haven't used the screensaver in ages. Now that I think about it. There's such cool ones when I was younger, like all the pipes or the different shapes in 3D that would morph in and out of each other. You don't really need them anymore because monitors have improved to the point where like they don't pixels don't die just because they're left on the same image for like half an hour or an hour or whatever. Okay. So we're back here. Now pink and purple, that was so pretty. Yeah, when the sky was coming back together. I mean, this sky is gorgeous, especially up there in the view of that, whatever planet that is. Like that's really pretty. The clouds are actually very nicely done too. Are they? Oh, they are shifting slightly. I was just wondering if the sky was just a still image, but no, the clouds are moving a little bit. Reminds you of the first? Oh, yes. Yeah, like especially in like when you first get to the first. When you first load in there at the very beginning of Shadowbringers. Everything kind of looks like this in that area. Not like this, of course, but that. Okay, what is... I guess we can just go this way to get down easily. I forgot about the fact that this takes us into the tower from here. So, like, we technically don't ever need to use the teleporters around the outside edge anymore, really. We can always just get places from inside. Oops, no, I don't want that. So yeah, now we're back in here, which is fine. That's not loaded. Give you a second while I check this link. There we go. I was like, are you not actually going to load? Not planning to? Much better, thank you. Did that link open up? No, it didn't. I think my whole computer is just really, really protesting the fact that I want it to do things right now. Oh yes, very nice, love. Love is so fierce. What a little badass. Oh, we got a plane up here. I never noticed that before, just hanging. There wasn't anything weird in the basement section of this place, was there? We went down there. I don't think there was anything particularly... Ah, screw it. May as well check again. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, the worst that could happen is we can't use the elevator to go down? Okay, I guess once we've been down there, we're not supposed to go back. Interesting. It's just all the mirrors. We looked at that last time. Wait. US, Japan. What are you? Red, white. Is that Canada? I can't see any signs of a maple leaf, so I don't think it's Canada, but what is this other flag here? Not sure. Well, I'm a little bit at a loss in terms of like what to do next in this game. Poland? Oh, if it was just half and half, yeah. That could be Poland. It definitely looks like there's... That's separate, right? I think there's two distinct sections of red. Maybe not. Oh no, it probably is. Yeah, okay. If we look at how the other flags are oriented, where like that's like the top left corner, and it kind of goes. It's still loosely up and down as it swirls down like that. So this would be the top. This would be the bottom. So yeah, you are probably correct. I don't know. I don't know where to go or what to experiment with at this juncture. Does this go somewhere? Is there a path over here that I missed? No, okay. I was like, what the hell? What does this road sign say? Does it have the key to my salvation? Ericston, next left, Riggsville. Nope. We've still never been over there. We've been there. We've been up there. Never figured out how to get over there. Perhaps I'm not supposed to yet. According to CW, our current objective is to connect the other trees properly, which means we need to do stuff in the other worlds. I just can't figure out what to do. The sphere is set up. It turns and orients itself differently. We found the broken remains of these spheres in other places. Is there some sort of quantum entanglement going on? If I spin this sphere, does it also change stuff in the other worlds? Is that how this sphere ties into puzzles? How's it oriented right now? I have the lower stairs facing directly into this wall, and those two swing up and up. The loading screens take too long for me to go double check first before I come change this. I'll just try to remember how those other ones were positioned, and we'll give this a couple of spins. A couple spins or just one spin? How far did one spin take it? Slightly, right? Now it's facing up to there. Shifted it slightly. Let's give it one more spin just to say that we did like a good solid quarter turn or more. So now it's right to here. It was facing that wall before. So yeah, we've now shifted it enough that if it made any change in terms of other things that it's connected to, we should be able to see the difference. Should be noticeable. Should be 90 degrees spun or whatever. So we did that. We have 2 random Hail Mary attempts for things to type into the machine. I'll be actually kind of upset if either of them work, just because there's no, like, we're just almost doing them for the hell of it. There's no indication that they should work. So if they do, I'm going to be like, that wasn't nearly a good enough clue. Alright, let's go back to the machinery world, since I don't know if there's anything else I can do here. And we're off. That is all very much the same color. Well, let's go look at the nice purpley section. Our current rate, unless we make a big breakthrough and then everything else just starts snowballing after it, I don't think we'll beat this tonight, obviously. I'll need to play around with it a little bit and see if I can get it running better. Because while this is manageable, I'd probably rather not stream it if it's going to be like this. When's the last time I rebooted? I don't feel like it's been that long. But maybe it has. There we go. Okay, so now we're here. As per last time. This is still nothing, of course. Was there any reason for me to go back over there? Actually. Okay, there's no more fiddling with that, so we've already done that. Just trying to decide if I should... There wasn't anything we could really do over in that place, right? So let's... Well, actually, we can shift it just so that we have the option available to us, but... We're not going to go bother looking right now because there wasn't anything to do over there. Okay, so my one idea would have been right up here. This thing. Okay, now so this didn't shift or change at all. This is exactly how it was laid out. So it doesn't seem like that's a thing, which is okay. I was just sort of... just kind of trying stuff, really. To figure out what our sphere is supposed to do. It's like a broken path or something. Another broken sphere up there. Okay, so we're here. Not found any... There's nothing to interact with when we go up this, is there? Nothing at all. Right? No levers, no... Just nada. Those randomly glow sometimes on their own. Okay. I'll go back up to that previous area. That one's not spinning, but there's nothing on that we can interact with, I don't think. Checked several times. I guess there's no harm in checking again. Yeah, this thing. We can't, like... Even the sound is kind of cutting in and out at parts now. Definitely some sort of issue with my computer, probably. I'll have to restart it and check for updates and stuff. Yeah, the graphics stuff was one thing, but if we're gonna be having sound issues, then we may just have to call it for the evening, because that's really annoying. Is it okay in here? It's better actually in here. It's tolerable for the most part. We need... See, there's so many like things I understand about this place, but just can't figure out how to get to do any of them. Like we attached this one piston, so attaching these other pistons will accomplish things for us, of course. But I don't know how to like where to find these other contraptions that will do that. If I walk out here, can I actually see anything, maybe? glance around. Can I see anything that indicates where I might want to be? I see lots of ledges and platforms around this chamber. I can't really tell which of them, if any, have important stuff on them. Like, I gotta get more of these running. What did we... What was it we determined down here last time? The stuff at the very bottom can't be shut off, right? This part can be shut off for some reason. But I can't turn off the part at the bottom. What is the purpose of shutting that off now? Was this always spinning before? No. What the heck? Why was that spinning for a second? That seems important somehow. We can't interact with it in any way. I was like, is there a way I can shift this and it'll be able to aim at something else? But why was it spinning? Okay. Well, let's go turn it back on, I guess. Get it running again. Everything starts. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's lagging out. Now it's, again, it's spinning. Oh, that was just it. Oh, right, okay. So it threads its way in and then it threaded its way out. It's just set up like a giant screw, kind of. Then it'll stop when it reaches the... Okay. So that's actually not indicative that this thing can move in any fashion. That's literally just how it extends and retracts. I've tried shutting that off. It doesn't seem to help. Alright, so that one just goes to this machinery out there. Yeah, it gets to here and just shoots straight through the wall. Okay, it's a lot of digits. What was our phone number? It's 1-555-496 something 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 something. No, 435. There we go. 1-555-435 7968. And 555-435-7968. Yes, hello. Request help. Okay, nothing, and I expected nothing, that's fine. Oh, thank you for reposting that. I accidentally flick something at somewhere. Okay, what was the one on my phone? I don't even think... Because this has the numbers down the sides and then it has some letters, but I don't think it has all the letters, does it? Maybe it does. Let's pull out that picture I took of that book and see if I can decipher what I need to type here. So we had 3, and then it looks like an symbol I already don't see here. Actually, wait, that's blurred out. Is that something that I'm supposed to understand? I think that's what this looks like, though. Okay, what's the next one? Fancy H, which is also not here. Okay, a lot of the letters that I'm seeing in this don't exist on this thing. This one does. The M doesn't. The A doesn't. Yeah, this only has some of the letters. So that probably doesn't mean anything. I really could just fill in what's here and see what, if anything, that accomplishes. So we don't have that, we don't have the H, we have the N. Oh, but these don't type, these change stuff there. Okay. No T. There is a little B. There's no C. Is there the backwards R? I don't think there's the backwards R. Hello, Hippo. Welcome in. It's good to see you, friend. Private comrade? Maybe 6. There's no little e. There's 3 different big E's. There's no little c. There's no M. E again. Is there an I? There's no I. There's this symbol. Looks like that. And then that again. And an O and then M. Yeah, okay, this was a long shot and it's meaningless. It's not accomplishing anything. Is that the one and only Hippo Hipster? No, there are dozens of you? Oh my gosh. I didn't know you had a whole contingent at your disposal. That accomplishes nothing. Yeah, okay, I have no idea how to operate this box. It's got to be a clue that we haven't found yet that tells us exactly, or closer to what we actually need to do with this, but I don't know. I think we're officially stuck. I don't know if we're so stuck that I want to look up what I'm supposed to be doing, but we're definitely stuck. And also the fact that it's starting to run poorly enough now that the audio is cutting out is definitely a problem. Yep, no, we don't know what to do with that. I think it's important though. I just don't know where we would find a clue. Excuse me? Why are all those numbers showing up when I strafe to that side of it? Are those numbers I'm supposed to have entered in here? Is this that easy and I just... What is this, Russian game? Well, the game's not Russian, it just happens to contain this Russian strange box. But the game is Abduction, which is from the creators of Myst. It's sort of a spiritual successor to the Myst franchise. So it's a puzzle adventure game with like no combat or anything like that. It's just wandering around and interacting with objects and stuff. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no, this is showing the last digits I had inputted on it. Never mind. I'm recognizing now, like, there's that phone number we typed in just for the hell of it. The 555-435. Yeah, so this is just showing the last letter or numbers that were used in each of these slots. Never mind. Thought I was onto something for a second, but if I just zero the whole thing out. Wait, what? Stop that. I was just trying to zero the whole thing. I wasn't trying to alternate zeros and ones. If we just zero out the whole thing. Now it just shows zeros, yeah. So it just displays the last thing that was here. Now, in retrospect, that may have been helpful had we come up and looked at that before ever touching anything on it, because then we may have seen, like... I don't know if the game would be that nice or not, but it may have shown what we were supposed to enter. But we've screwed ourselves out of that. Potentially. Yeah, we're definitely stuck. I don't really know where we should be checking out next. I wonder if I just load, if it'll reset the machine. We could potentially see, or if it's just going to show the same stuff that I've been typing in. I don't think this is the right way to solve this puzzle. I'm just curious if that is something that will happen or not. Either way, though, I think the fact that that my computer is bogging down so much means that we're probably not going to go much longer. We'll probably end early tonight. Unfortunately. Hey, Banjo, welcome in. Good to see you. What is this going to show? Okay, different numbers. Oh, but it's just 0 to 9 and then 0 to 9 again, is what it defaults to. It doesn't default to any actual pattern, I don't think. I mean, we can try entering that. I don't think it's gonna... Nope, you're already fucked up. Damn it. Kinda... That's not a 1! I'm trying to hit the 0. And that's not a 9, I'm trying to hit the backspace. Oh my god. How am I still hitting the 9 from there? This is... Okay, it seems maybe it's easier to hit them from this side for whatever reason. Enter. Yeah. Wasn't expecting anything to happen from that. That's okay. Thank you for... Oh, no, thank you for hanging out with me. I know you all just dissuaded me of this notion, but I still do want to again apologize that just we've had some technical issues tonight and that I haven't really made any progress in this game. I know people were happy to just hang out and vibe, but I wish I'd been able to show a little more actual content. Or just like progress in the puzzles and stuff. But we are thoroughly stuck. And also it's lagging a lot at times, so we're probably just gonna call it here for the evening. I would consider switching over to Celeste, but Picto knows this, but I got out to the driving range today for the first time since before the pandemic, and I got some kind of bad blisters on my hands from it because it had been so long since I'd held a golf club that I wasn't used to it. So like I don't think I could really hold a controller and play well at Celeste anyway, which would be my sort of my go-to to switch over to if I wanted to stream longer. We will be getting back to Celeste at some point though, for sure. Yeah, I'll see if I can figure out what's going on with my computer, and hopefully this will be running better for us next time we play it. And that we don't spend like the first hour like falling through the world. Trying to get your wife to go out and hit balls again? Oh, nice. She hasn't swung a club in years either. Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, well that's... I'm glad you're encouraging her to get back into it, because it can definitely be... I really enjoy golfing quite a bit. It's not a nightly occurrence. Just how do I lock those pistons in? If I stay on this screen, I'm just gonna keep thinking about the puzzles. Let me put myself somewhere where there's not interesting things to look at, so that we can wind down and maybe find somebody to raid. Because if I keep looking at the mechanisms, I'm just gonna want to solve the stuff. So let's just run all the way over here so that we can just be in a nice quiet area with nothing to tantalize me. I haven't even figured out how to get over there yet. I'm sure we will at some point. Oh, the level's not loaded in. I almost walked to my doom. As I've done several times already in this game tonight. Because we love when the world doesn't load in and lets you fall off the edge. That fog looking pretty tantalizing? It is, actually. What secrets could it be holding? Imagine all the cool stuff that could be under that layer of fog. Where does that chain that we can barely make out go? I see you there, chain. What are you holding? Where do you run to? Anyways, though, I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight, despite the troubles. This has not... I would still say that I'm thoroughly loving and enjoying this game, even though we had the difficulties tonight. That did not discourage me. Luckily that we found that fix. When we thought we had accidentally gotten ourselves saved with our only save slot in an invisible wall and we couldn't move, that was worrisome. But luckily we got out of that scrape. Thank you again, Zeb, for looking that up. Let me see, though, where we can go hang out. I bet there's a Ferris wheel down there. Ooh, that'd be cool. Big ol' Ferris wheel. The people of this planet also, for some reason, enjoyed waiting in line for an hour to then spend another like 10 minutes slowly circling up to then get like 2 minutes at the apex where they actually wanted to be. It was a good time. Have a good night. That's very generous of you to say. Not a whole lot happened since you came in, but I appreciate that. You have a good night too. It was good seeing you, friend. I hope things are going well. I hope you and your partner are able to get out to hit some balls around, or just your partner. You didn't mention if you actually enjoy doing it yourself or not. If you're just encouraging her, either way. I hope you both do things or find the time to do things that you enjoy. Ooh. Let's go hang out. Yeah, let's go say hello to Ash, playing Lemnis Gate, which I'm not familiar with. But everything Ash does is always a great time. And I want to see what that's about anyway. Gosh, yeah. Hey, my computer's struggling. It hasn't had this much trouble since I don't remember when. It won't even like load this Twitch tab. It kind of actually feels like it used to feel sometimes before I turned all my stream settings down. Did OBS update and it switched all my settings back to high stuff again? Is that a possibility for what's going on here? Do I want you to do the raid? I think I can get it. We'll see here in a second. Output. No, okay, these are all turned down. These are all what I had them on last when we had things running. Interesting. Oh well. I'll do troubleshooting shenanigans off stream sometime. Running around 4K, yeah, that's what I'm set at. That's what I was running this game at previously, so that shouldn't be causing too much of a trouble. Ooh, there's drops for this game. I don't know what those consist of. Okay, well, no, I'll start up the raid. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to put my own raid call into the chat or not, because this Twitch tab is running very poorly for me, but that's fine. I don't have any clever. Oh, thank you, love. So the heart version is if you don't have the emotes. The emote version is if you do have the emotes, or you can use your own emotes, of course. I'm not too much of a stickler for that. And here I have separated them for you just in case you're having a hard time. Sometimes in Twitch chat I find it really hard to copy and like the right text and stuff, so I've separated these two into two different messages if that Stream Elements one is giving you a little bit of trouble getting the raid call that you're trying to get. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I would have definitely been a lot more discouraged with what was going on if I hadn't had people here vibing and chatting with me and also ultimately helping me save my save game so I didn't have to give up on this game completely. So yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out. Next stream will be Sunday. Tentatively, it'll be this if I can get this to run well again. If I can't, then maybe Celeste, depending on how my hands feel. If it's neither of those two, I don't know what we'll get up to on Sunday. We'll have to see. And then Monday will be Darkest Dungeon, of course. We could actually just do Darkest Dungeon Sunday too. We're getting into the end game. We could actually just ramp up into more Darkest Dungeon, like a couple times a week, and then try to get ourselves to beat it. It's a possibility. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. The raid's running right now. If you want to come along and you're not seeing it, you might just need to refresh. But I appreciate you all very much. I love you. Take excellent care of yourselves. Get some good sleep whenever you call it a day. And yeah, you're doing the best you can, and that is plenty. Okay, take care of yourselves. Good night. Where's my ending screen? There it is. Thanks for hanging.
You cutie. How you doing? Raid call pending. Bill that. I don't even know my own raid calls. I don't know anything that's going on here.
Get ready. Grenades out.
Oh my lord. Ravison, how are you doing? What a shake. And how was the stream?
We're live.
I hope it was absolutely fantastic in every way. Mention to Ravison, please do. It would mean a lot to me if you did.
Good to go.
I don't know what I'm doing. Dr. White. What's up, Picked Up? How you doing? How was abduction? It sounds like an uplifting time. Ah. Sorry, it was stupid. Oh, you pulled me with a rush. You're rude. So rude, dude. I'm leaving. I would too. Oh my lord. Hey, what's up, Pop Petrus? How you doing? If you like Dr. Ravison, please do. Thank you for doing the shout out. It really does. That can mean a lot to me. Oh my lord. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome to Limnus Gate. This game is actually really heckin' cool. It is really, really cool. It's been a fun time. Oh no. And inputs. Lots of notifications. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it was at least a fun one. I hope it was a good time. So y'all should go check out Ravison. Welcome to this bending nightmare of a game. It's fun.
Activate. Armed. I've got you covered.
Oh, you got the shield.
And your life.